colors. Summer love. Lonesome love.
Happy 2025 to everyone out there. My dogs are very excited that it's 2025. Okay. She don't want to play with you. Oh, the little one doesn't always want to play with the big Mr. Backy here. I know. So the weather has been dreary. Look, we've had this rainy, like cloudy day. Normally it will like burn off because it's still not, it's not cold. I don't know, it's probably like 70 degrees. This usually like goes away by mid-afternoon, but the past couple of days it has just been dreary. My garden is so overrun. It has been raining. It's been crazy. I've been doing nothing in the garden because, well, it's just muddy. When it's muddy, it's not fun to work. So anyways, I thought I would show you what I have going on what I do have going on in the garden, because it's not raining and we can do it. I have a bunch of stuff planted here. So this dog has been insane. He's loving the weather because, you know, he's pretty fluffy. This cool weather he's loving it. Anyways, okay, so last week when it was really sunny and nice, I thought I would start some seeds because, you know, why not? Hey. Basically I bought a pomegranate in town. So I wanted to see if I could plant a pomegranate tree. So I have a little, I don't know, I'm gonna work on getting it. I think now that I know this weather is kind of moody here, I'm gonna build a greenhouse. But you can see everything is coming up. I got some soursop, some, what is this? Tomatoes, arbol de tomate, which is like a tree tomato. A bunch of stuff here, which I didn't label, so I don't know what it is. This is some ginger, some spinach that's been here from the old owner, more seeds, which I didn't label. I think this is another soursop because I don't know if it's going to be hot enough here for this to grow, so we're going to see. Strawberries, I found this down in the field, so I'm going to, hopefully they grow. They actually were eaten by something and they have grown nicely on my garden. This is a fig tree. This will grow really nice here. I need to find somewhere to put it though. I got some lavender. I need to find somewhere to put this, and then my basil. I have so much basil. This stuff grows really well here. This is basil. This is cilantro. This is just something nice I need to find a spot for. This is anise. It is an amazing herb. I drink it as an aromatica, like a herbal tea. Tomato, randomly growing tomato. It's probably the best tomato I have growing right now. I'm trying to grow a mango tree down there. It's not doing so well. Aloe, which I want to put this somewhere else, but it's just doing so well here. More basil. Papaya. I plan on adding, I have a bunch of papaya growing because I read that only the females make fruits, and I don't know how to tell. So I have them just growing a bunch of them until they fruit. My dogs, oh my god. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna plant these in my food forest, aka my hill. This is just a beautiful, I'm also planting a lot of flowers. This is a flower I bought in town. Some really pretty pink fuchsia flowers when it's flowering. It's not flowering right now, but I bought that. And then I'm trying to grow peppers. I need to spread these. I've been spreading them out all over the land and nothing's working. This is my banana harvest from the other day. These were all one bunch, and then these are some plantains. This is garlic. I just found some garlic cloves in my fridge and I planted them, so they're growing there. Yeah, so like everything is growing. And so I went to visit, we know this woman here. She has a farm too. So the other day we went over there to visit her, and the lighting's better this way, so I'll go backwards. She gave me some raspberries. So I planted them here, and I'm also collecting blackberries from around the property and planting them against my fence because, you know, they like to crawl. And this is to protect the dogs from digging. So I planted a bunch of blackberries and then some zinnias, or no, marigolds, sorry, marigolds here. So these I just basically found on my property, and I kind of steal from across the road sometimes. Here they're called frambuesas. My dog was digging here yet again, but she gave me 2 little plants. So they're red raspberries. Hopefully they grow. They should grow, actually, they look nice. And again, I put these sticks up to protect him. They look, because you can tell he's like, chews everything. This, oh my goodness, this is hilarious how this is growing. Okay, this is lulo. Lulo is like a citrus fruit here in Colombia. It's really popular in juices, and they make ice cream out of it and juices. It's really delicious. It's citrusy. Anyways, so why am I laughing? I'm laughing because I found this literally as a stick. This part here, right here, I found it somewhere on my property with one tiny teeny little leaf, and I just knew it was lulo because it was like maybe like a little one of these, and I just planted it. The stick in the ground, you can see how like it looks like dead, and it grew into this lulo tree, which is crazy. I have a bunch of lulo actually, and then I have a bunch of mint. This is like lemon balm mint. I kind of want to put my lavender over here, but I also want to put lavender because lavender is good to have at the entrance of a property. It helps with the energy. This is some rosemary, which I moved over here too. So I've been kind of moving everything around. So this grass I need to get rid of, but look, I don't know if you can see, these are bees. They're called angelitas. Basically they're bees native to the Amazon and to here obviously. And they don't have stingers, but they have honey. And I would love to figure out how to move them into a place where I can actually cultivate the honey. Here. So I have bees. I want to get more bees, but I also want to figure out how to get that honey, right? Okay, and then I have some in this little spot. Okay, I have this really cool fruit called maracuja, not maracuja, but maracuja. Yes. It is basically here. And then first I have a few things here. This is really a wet spot, so I don't really plant a lot in this area. So these are more flowers. They're beautiful. These I think are zinnias. This is maracuja. And it grows, this is this whole thing here. Growing, crawling. And I didn't really plant a lot in this bed. I thought I was going to plant more stuff here, but it gets really wet. I have some papaya growing, some marigolds growing, and some basil here, and some lemongrass. I have lemongrass on this side of the house, lemongrass here, and then, like any good permaculturist, I planted a bunch of beans because beans are good for nitrogen fixers. So I have beans growing all over, intertwined on my fence. I also have this. This is something that we don't have, or I've never seen in the US. I think it's more of a tropical herb. It's called, well, it has a few different names, but we call it Mexican oregano here. And it smells like oregano, but look how it is amazing. It's growing so tall. And it's growing in it's just beautiful. So I have it here. So it's like you can use it like, I make herbal teas out of it, and we use it in cooking. It tastes just like oregano, but a little bit stronger, a little bit more pungent. And then this is my desperate attempt to grow peppers, because peppers, I don't know. I think they like really, really hot. I don't know. It's not really, it's hot here, but it's not really, really, really hot. I don't know the secret. I'm not gonna lie. Today I'm gonna go get some mulch and put some more mulch down. This is some sort of squash that I planted. This is my gooseberry, Ochoa. It's a big, huge, it's got like 5 trees growing out of it. But these are like, I saw somewhere people have them up north. I don't know where, but they grow pretty easy. They grow in this little thing. Yeah, and then eat it. It's so good. This is my regular oregano. These are pom-poms. Just some flowers I planted from seed, and they actually grew really nice. Acetaminophen is another herb, and I use it in tea. It smells really good too. It has like a weird smell, but it was here, and it was here, and look how big it is. It's gorgeous, and it has. Okay, so this Mexican oregano will grow literally if you take one of these and just plant it. So I just planted it all over because I love herbs, and I love when things just grow. And I have a little watermelon growing down there somewhere. So in this little box here, my little tire on the side of the hill, I have planted chamomile, paisleys, mint, and basil. The mint like died because I think I got it too wet. It was too rainy, and I don't know. I hope it comes back. I hope these all grow back because I just transplanted them, and then the dog got into them, and the dog buried a bone, and anyways, it's been a disaster. And then over here, this is a little flower that I transplanted because I want to plant everything in the ground. I don't want to have everything on my porch because I have so much space for things. And then I planted little, I don't know if they're zinnias or marigolds, but I planted a bunch. And now I'm trying to propagate a rosemary because I want another rosemary bush. And then I planted a bunch of flowers that are coming up. Here I planted a bunch of flowers that have not sprouted yet, but they will. Everything grows here, and right now it's finally getting warm. So I want to show you my lower garden, and then I want to get some mulch to. Oh, here's another Ochoa. I can never say it right, but this is ready. This is ready too. This is a guava tree. I cleaned it the other day because I think it had a fungus on it, and now it's flowering. And the hummingbirds love this tree. You can see a little guava over there. This is avocado. I have like 3 avocado trees. Well, I have like 2 big avocado trees. But I don't know, either they're not old enough or they need some love because they're not flowering and they're not producing anything yet. So I mulched it. I think today I will go get some more mulch from the forest because I've been putting on, I just learned, I think I have mycelium growing in the forest, so I'm going to go mulch this with that. Hopefully that'll help. But I found some fungus on it the other day, so I cut the fungus. I'm hoping this little beautiful avocado tree produces avocados eventually. And down there, this is like my most prized tree. This is a cacao. But I learned you need more than one. The guy planted 2, but I think 1 died. They're very sensitive to grow apparently. So, and I don't know if it's gonna fruit here because it might be, the weather might not be hot enough because cacao likes really hot weather. But I do know the towns that are like lower in the valley. So I want to see if I can go find some cacao trees, seedlings, and I'm gonna fall because I'm not paying attention, and plant like 3 or 4 of them because they need they have to have 2 trees to produce fruit. So that will never fruit if it's the only tree in the area. So that is like my garden that is up here. As you can tell, see, it's getting warm out. The sun, there's still no sun. I mean, it's still cloudy. But anyways, I need to Let's see if I can carry this and film. I'm taking down my compost because I haven't taken it for a few days because it's been so rainy. It's just been, you know, so yucky, and I don't like to, I don't know. I was lazy. That's really the excuse. So we've been putting up this fence also because I'm getting chickens soon. As soon as we have this fence up to protect the dog from escaping, which he's not escaping, so it's good, it's working. It's, I mean, literally not even a quarter of the way done. We're putting up chicken wire for the dog, but whatever, it was cheaper. And sometimes that's what you gotta do. So we put it up here, and we're gonna build a little house for the motorcycles. Here, this is like, we're gonna put a door here, but for now, we're gonna hope I don't fall going down the hill. Oh yeah. Sorry buddy, you can't come. But we're putting the chicken fence down to the tree down there. And then last week we were clearing up a space for it. The dog. Yeah, so he can't, because his favorite way to escape. No, don't even try. You want to come with me? Okay, he wants to come. You can come with me. I let you come with me because I feel I know, come on. If you come with me, it's okay, right? Come on, buddy. Baki, venga. Come on, venga. Let's see if he'll go underneath the thing. I don't mind if he comes with me, but he just can't go down here by himself. Muy bien, okay. Come on. Yeah, and that's where you're gonna sit, huh? You're not gonna go any further. Also the other day, last week, or the other day, I don't know when, we were cleaning up this space, so I've been trying to clean up a bunch of my banana trees because I've been slacking. I get so lazy. And I just sometimes, a lot of the stuff here is like, I don't have to do a lot of work for it, and that's like intentional, because, yeah. Are we going or not? Are we gonna sit here? Come on, come on. Venga, Baki. He's probably just gonna sit right here and not go any further. Anyways, right here, you can see, I was cleaning up, there's like a little path there. We were cleaning up a little area, and we're gonna put, because we're making trails through here, we're gonna put like, my goal is to organize the trees and make it where you can walk down there easy. Yeah, because learning to work on the side of the hill is difficult. But anyways, this area to the right of the screen is going to be just food forest because it's really steep here and it's got a lot of the soil. Oh my god, the soil here is really good. Everything grows. But starting at that banana tree, you can see 2 little baby bananas, and I cleaned up the trees. I mean, I know it's good to clean up the banana trees, and I try to do it as much as I can, but sometimes, you know, I get lazy. Look at the, oh god. The thing about this is with all the rain, everything just shoots up. So this has been so crazy. Oh my god, but you know what I did do? So I have a lot of things, like I was saying, he's not gonna come, he's gonna sit up there, is that I have a lot of things growing that don't need a lot of work, like bananas, plantains, yucca, coffee. I mean, coffee needs work because you have to pick it. But I just planted a bunch of pineapples. I think they'll grow really well down here. And then like the beans, you can just let them grow. Oh my god, I have a ton of beans here. And then we have the guadula. So I don't know, like everything just constantly is growing here. So I'm not really, I don't have to be a super hands-on gardener. I mean, I am, because you have to do the soil and the composting and the mulching and the, you know, but once you get it, set it here, it'll just kind of take care of itself. Oh my goodness. So I'm kind of also the worst gardener because, okay, so I'm turning a, oh, I see what he did. That dog coming, he's just gonna, see, he's just gonna sit on that stair. So I'm sort of also like a really bad gardener because I just kind of put things places and see what happens, because I don't know what's the worst that's gonna happen. It's not gonna grow. So this was at one point my old compost pile, and I decided to start a new compost pile here. So this is my new compost pile. So yeah, so this one is doing well, I think. I don't know. But obviously this one was doing really well because look, so is what I did one day is I come down here and I just threw a bunch of pumpkin seeds or like squash seeds to see if it would grow, and they are growing. So yeah, so this is this one here, a squash, 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 a big old squash. And then here I put all my castings from my, you know, my coffee here. But in this garden, I don't know. I think when you live somewhere tropical, like look at this. It's just so green and lush, everything grows. But anyways, I just throw seeds places. This is some more beans. And what I do is when they're little, I come and collect them and eat them when for little. But these are really the big beans, the like cranberry beans, I think they're called. But I put these sticks in here. This is a baby avocado tree growing. Aw, look at you. You're growing so far out, but I don't have a stick for you. See, look at all these beans. Again, good nitrogen fixer. And it's so big. Look, I'll show you. So that's a little avocado tree. Oh my goodness. It is so big. It's taller than you can see. Because you know beans are crawlers. Oh, the sun's finally out. Oh, it's finally sunny and I don't have my hat on. I wear my hat all the time because I don't want it to set on my face. I think I'm going to have to go get it. Anyways, so these beans are absolutely insane. Here's another guadua tree growing here. So beans will grow with the guaduas. This, look at another lulo. So when I bought the farm, this was a tiny, teeny little, oh, these are going to be baby lula fruit. So I also like things here, like fruit really fast. This is a beautiful lulo. Oh my goodness, look at this. And apparently she is loving being next to this bean. Avocado, another avocado. I know I need to move some of these avocados because they're too close together, but I'm kind of just seeing what happens and letting them go. Look at you, both of you guys came down. I'm the only one here today, so they have been up my butt for like 4 days because that's just me. Well, they kind of always are, but you know, see, like when I first got here, I was like weeding all this stuff and it just goes so fast. So sometimes I come down here and I pull out the invasive ones, the ones that will strangle my plants, but not always. Look at this beautiful, oh my goodness, you are beautiful. Look at this. This squash is amazing. Where do you want to go? But I do pull like these invasive weeds sometimes. Yeah, so this compost has turned into a garden bed, which is fine. And then, so down here we have, I think I've told y'all before, there's a spring down there. They like to go get water. We're going to turn it into a fish. We're going to dig it out and put some fish down there. Because, you know, why not? Okay, here, oh, it's too hot for you. This is a tomato, but I think it's too hot, too much sun. Let's try putting you in here. I mean, tomatoes need so much work. It's probably why they're not doing so well, because I'm not a good tomato mama. These are beans. They don't need any work. Look at this. These beans have gone crazy. Squash doesn't need anything. Squash is going crazy. Except for, you know what? I had some squash over here and it died. I don't think I had anything to fertilize. Oh, this is a corn. I have some corn here too, but I don't know what's going on. Why are you having corn? What are you doing? That's too... Can you see the husk? The silk? I don't know what you're doing. You're too small. So yeah, these are corn here. They say corn doesn't grow really well here, so I don't know what's happening. It's growing. I planted it. Because it grows really well with beans and squash, like the three sisters. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just trying things out. And actually stuff is doing much better than expected. Look at these. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember, I made all these trellis gardens. And then I was like, oh, that was probably a really bad idea because all the guadua grows here. So I'm trying to plant things that grow no matter what, which is like beans, squash, trees, and my new beautiful pineapple grove. I put a little pineapple grove in here because we had all these pineapples from when we moved. So I planted them all here. Here, look at them. They're doing great. I think pineapple is really hardy. So yeah, they're already like rooted. I mulched them. I planted them in compost. Hey, come on guys. Yeah, what do you smell? Yucca, which yucca just grows anywhere. There's some fruit trees, lemon trees, citrus trees. Well, I'm glad I did these trellis gardens. I'm not sure that I'm going to use them for a lot of things, but I think for my pineapples they're perfect. I planted a bunch of squash. I think that's going to do well. And look at these. This is a perfect spot for pineapples. Oh, are you going to grow? Yeah, you are. Whoa, look at this blue dragonfly. Can you see it? Okay, come on, out of my garden. These dogs love to come down here and get in my garden. Come on. I think I'm like my biggest predator in my garden is the dogs. Okay, I need to go get my hat because, I don't want to get wrinkles. Let's be real. That's why I wear my hat. Okay, so now I have my hat. And of course the sun went away. That's why I always wear my hat, because I don't want the sun on my face. Because, Okay, so I collect in my forest area. I call this like the jungle zone because this is like my favorite part of the property, where it has like a little stream and it has tons of fallen from bamboo, the guadua, the leaves from the guadua. I was in here last week. Okay, my dogs are, I don't know where they're at. And oh, here, let me try to get this funky thing for you. I found this rotted log, so I got a bunch of that and put it in my compost. And then this stuff is all like, I saw some like white stuff and I had to Google, and I guess I was like, what is mycelium? And I think I have a bunch of it just growing through here. Look at this beautiful. I love it here. This is my favorite area. Even though someone is cutting. Okay, can you see that bird? Well, it could have been my guy. He was cutting some stuff last week. And this just grows and grows and grows and grows. But look at this. You'll see it move. Hi! This is like a guaracha, I think. I can't say it right. Guaracha, they make a crazy noise. They're like big chickens. They're like the chicken birds. Look at a bunch of them. So when I'm collecting in my compost bucket, I like to collect some stuff. I do add it to the top when I put a compost. When I put like some greens, I add this to the top, and the rest I'm going to take up and put it on my plants where my dog has been destroying everything. And yeah, oh, where are these dogs? Oh, they're up there. And I'm so happy the sun came out. It's been like 4 days. Oh, it's crazy because like it's never like cold. It's like very tropical because it's always humid. I think the humidity always is like you can feel the humidity. I don't know, it's really humid here. You can tell this stuff grows in humid weather. But anyways, so yeah, this is like a few months update on what's happening down here. It's more green. I think I'm gonna let it stay green and just mulch it. I'm not gonna be pulling up any more weeds. I'm gonna put some stuff down there. I'm making like I'm gonna go collect some cow poop today and put it on top of that. Create another third compost bed, basically, that I'm gonna, you know, just throw some seeds in and see what happens. This is what, if you watch my last video on, well, one of my last videos on the guado trees that fell, this is what we did with them. We put them here. I think I'm going to create like a greenhouse right here because this is a good spot to do seed starting. And I want to mulch all these baby citrus trees today. It's a lot of plans, and I need to clean the house. And all those banana trees need cleaning up. But, oh yeah, I want to show you what I did. This dog is just sitting up there watching. He's so crazy. I feel bad taking, that spot's going to be closed off for him, but I'll still take him there. So all the trees that fell, look how nice it looks now. And it's sunny down here. It's a good spot. Okay, so last week when this all fell, I mulched all these bananas. Oh my god, they look so good now. These are all banana trees. Oh, I got a big old bunch over there. And these are all growing. Oh, this area, you can see how amazing, how steep it is. And it goes up to the house. I'm just gonna plant a bunch of papayas in here. I might put my fig tree down here somewhere. I want this to be like my food forest. Because the other side of the property isn't as good. The soil's not as good this here. I don't know why it's so good. Probably because all this bamboo falls and mulches it. Or that guadua falls. Anyways, so yeah, the other side, I think we're gonna put the chickens and the goats on the other side because it's not as nice land, and maybe the poop from the animals will help. But over here is like perfect growing. So as you see, everything is growing. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna get to work. I'm sure I won't get half of it done today. The most important thing I want to do is mulch and clean my house. Yes, that is it. After having 3 days of laziness, I need to move my body. I'll see y'all next video. Bye.